Hi, I'm Captain Chris, and I'd like to show you some simple ways of checking a fuse to see if the fuse is good or if it's bad. Come in closer and look at this multimeter. Multimeter because it does a multitude of different things. Here, I'm going to turn it to voltmeter, and that's for AC volts like you'd have in your house, alternating current. I'll go back over here and change it to direct current, which is like the battery in your car or the battery in your boat, so that's DC. And now I'm going to roll it up here to the horseshoe, which is actually the icon for resistance or ohms. And then I'm going to look over here at the little sound waves. See the sound waves? I'm going to push that. You heard the chirp. Now over here to my right, I'm going to set this down. In fact, I'm going to turn it over so you can't even see it. I'm going to check these two to see if I have continuity. So now I have continuity. I've got power going out there and coming back here when I make the connection. And then if you hear some of the older guys, older electricians talk about wringing out a circuit, this is the modern way of wringing out a circuit. So now I'm going to take a fuse. This is a fuse, and this is known as a glass fuse or bus, B-U-S-S. And I'm going to touch it here and touch it here. Nothing. So I'll try another fuse here. Touch it on the metal part, the other metal part. Nothing. So that one's bad too. Here I've got two more fuses to test. That fuse is good. So now if you've blown a fuse in your system aboard the boat, then you've got to get some glasses and read the amperage value stamped into the metal end, which is hard to do because of my eyes. So fortunately, the world has come out with something new called blade fuses, and they're different colors, and the different colors have different amperage ratings. And they're blades, so you can see the blades right here. You just plug them in and pull them out. So to check this fuse, I'll touch one blade and the other. So this yellow fuse is, I'm having trouble reading it, 2 amps or 20 amps, whichever way you look at it. It's 20 amps. Then I'll take this red one, I'll test it. That's good, and the red fuse is 10 amps. Notice these are a whole lot easier to use than those glass fuses are. Here's the blue one that's 15 amps, and that one's good. So we've got 3 good blade fuses. Let me grab 1 or 2 more. See what we've got here. No noise. So this one is bad, and this is 15 amps, so this is a bad fuse, blade fuse. So I'll put all those aside, and let's go and check the circuit breaker. In your panel, all you see is just this little lever, but behind the panel you've got the 2 screw connects for your wiring, and here's your on and off. Notice it's not locking, so this is a bad circuit breaker. I'll pick this one up. See, it locks on, locks off, locks on, locks off. So now I will take my probes and I'll put it on this metal piece, that metal piece, and turn it on. See, I'm turning it on right there, and off, on, and off. So this is a good circuit breaker. I'll try the same thing with this circuit breaker where the lever will not stay in the latched position, and well, we know it's bad. See, it won't stay. So these are some of the ways that you can test the systems on your boat to see if you've got electricity going from your panel, through the fuses, through the circuit breakers, up to the instrument itself. And if you don't have electricity, then you've got a blackout situation on your electronics. If you've got any questions about testing fuses, ask Captain Chris.